But I wanted to say, even if someone's messing with me, I don't want someone to mess with that person, right? Because, like I said, I know people have fucked with my food and my drinks and stuff. I know things have been sprayed in my room. This is not just paranoia. Like, I've witnessed stuff, and I'm sure, like, if I wanted to, I could get video footage. But please, even if you somehow stumble upon something, if you find it, I don't want anyone to do anything bad to people that are doing things bad to me. Please respect my choices. You can have your own for yourself, and I can, fight for other people, but for myself, especially with, like, how things, I've been eating things, and every once in a while I puke and I feel really sick, and I had that water that made me puke and everything. I hate puke. I've had like emetophobia since I was a kid. It doesn't bother when I'm puking. It doesn't bother me, but when I hear someone else puke, or if I see it, even worse, and hear it, it sets off panic in me, and it has always just made me feel horrible. And it's like I have to run away from it, right? So don't do no eye for an eye shit. If you find someone doing stuff to my food, or someone's being a real dick to me, like, it's unfair and I don't deserve this shit. And I've never killed anyone. I've never assaulted anyone in a serious way, and I've never tried to even dreamt up, like, attempted anything that warrants any sort of revenge in this way. Completely unjustifiable and shit. But yeah, just respect my wishes, my non-violent wishes in, you know, the word. How about just, if something, this is all just weird. I mean, part of me is like, yes, I want this to never happen again. And it's like, it would be cool if someone posted a video or something. It's like, no, I don't want a video posted, because then it's just like, that brings so much drama. I'd like the truth to be known, at least for me, and I'd like to know, and maybe I could just confront someone about it and be like, hey, I know you did this to me, and I know you've done this to me for a long time, like, here, over different times. I don't know the reasoning. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I know you've done it, so stop. Or, maybe even blackmail someone. Hey, I know you've done this, so how about you fund my expenses for a while or something? I'm not perfect. I might not be against something like that, because it pisses me off. I don't deserve to get hurt and to be made to vomit or feel like I'm on drugs. I've had times, yes, there have been times where it's like I have that water, I have that meal, and it's like, it's definitely from ingesting that food or beverage. And it's like there's an off flavor. It's, oh, this tastes different than it did when I first opened it. And then it's like I'm having a really fucked up time, and it's not fair. But yeah, again, like with that, practice nonviolence as much as I can in every aspect. It's just the way to be. I don't get not more people. Why aren't more people just normal like this, with empathy in this way and everything, to where you don't want to see other people or animals. I just don't get how, especially like how you could see what actually, like, the unfair shit that goes down in slaughterhouses and on the way to slaughterhouses, and pigs being gassed, and cows being having their throats slit, different things been. I know sometimes it's painless, like a shot in the head. It's still fucked up, and so many people. It's even, I saw a thing. It made a good point. It's like sometimes people are like, well, we actually care for our animals really well. That almost makes it worse, because they trust you. They're like, oh, this is a loving human, and then you fucking kill it for food. That's that's not better. That's like getting someone's trust in order to use them as a commodity and for flavor. It's fucking garbage. Again, this, we don't need any of these animal products. It's all just luxury, just la di da di da. Like, that's how fucking much we think we're gods. That we think, oh, something else with a central nervous system deserves to be confined and feel all sorts of stress, and you have to eat that stress. It's fucked up. And then you know, even in the United States, a lot of shit is, you know, with antibiotics, and you're gonna get inflammation, and it's not even, it's just stupid. I don't get it. I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. I'm only trying my best to continue to learn and grow as I age and everything. What makes sense? What is the most sensible option? What is the path of least agony and the like? Anyway, so that's part 3. Yeah, just never hurt people that hurt me. Never even make people feel like they're shitty or anything. Like, this is my path, and I'm going to be an adult, and I'm going to be a loving human who loves all sorts of living beings and forgives, and it just tries to hopefully find a peaceful way to escape being fucked with in different ways. It's not the worst things. I mean, I've had a lot of odd experiences and everything. But this does happen. This isn't in my head. And I want to know the reasoning. Oh my god, has it driven me fucking crazy? It's like, why? What could I have possibly done? I mean, like I said, I'm very honest and I'm open about stuff. There may have been a time, I don't know, she never said anything, but there was by far the worst thing that I may have done is grab someone's butt without asking. And that's fucked up, it's creepy. And that was a lot of alcohol mixed with cannabis. And then heroin too, but heroin doesn't make you do shit. So heroin just makes you feel great. And heroin is not one, honestly, if you're talking, heroin is dangerous because of fentanyl and different things, but like, depending on how you do it, it can be less risky for making decisions. Because it's not like alcohol, or for me, cannabis, when you mix it with alcohol, I'll really just act weird. I'll say things that are different from what I'd normally say and stuff. It's just like a totally new experience, like very dumbfounding. But anyway, I may have grabbed a girl's butt, but I don't think I deserve to be like really fucked with to this extent for something that I was so out of it that it's like, and I know that's not really an excuse, it's just, but to grow and be better, I believe in second chances, you know? And I can feel like, and if that did really happen, yes, that means that is a stain on my life, and that's a fucked up thing to do to anyone. But still, it's all about, to me, it's all about who you want to be. Who do you want to be? It's like, you who you're choosing for yourself. What you choose every day, you try to be this type of person. That's who you are. And actions speak louder than words, you know, which is huge. And if I did, you know, grope someone in that way, that's garbage. And I acknowledge that. Hopefully I didn't. I guess I'll never know. But again, it's like, I'm very grateful. Because of the serious empathy, things can like really fuck with me. So the mystery kind of fucks with me. It's like, did I really? I hope I didn't ruin someone's life. But she didn't say anything the next day or anything. So like, I almost wonder if I just was like really thinking about it. Like, holy shit, like daydreaming, like just like this hot person. But because I'm like hypersexual like that. And honestly, like I've dealt with worse than what I may have done to her. You know, I don't get that either. Like the empathy, or sometimes it's alcohol too. There was alcohol involved one of those times. Just like, how do you not know that well, again, alcohol. You know that that's not for you to do, to grab someone's junk and start like stroking them like without permission, to pull someone in for a kiss that obviously isn't attracted to you and doesn't want that, just because you know that this person's bisexual, so it's like, oh, whatever, like I'm gonna, you know, shitty things. Like you need to have empathy, grow. And again, that's the problem. Certain times these drugs, it is a drug, and it's one of the worst, and it's a part of mainstream American culture, global culture alcohol. And it's one of the worst things that can, like, I enjoy a buzz here and there, but, like, it really can, withdrawals can kill you. Oh, this is a long video, and yeah, alcohol addiction is serious. I have a family member that is addicted that drinks one uncle drinks all the time. One uncle drank himself to death from mourning the loss of his wife. One uncle was in jail for a long time for hurting someone, really, multiple people he had hurt in his past. But it was the final straw when he struck his partner really bad and was yelling some obscene things that made it seem like he was gonna really do something. So, like, alcohol is just, it can be really bad. Anyway, love, I hope you have pleasant times. Thank you for listening. If you did, you deserve to feel well, and I hope you try to practice empathy. And you don't have to be just like me, but, like, just, it's a really nice thing when people are, like, trying to be considerate and feel what others feel. Just be like, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. And I hate that I've made people uncomfortable, so let's try to work on that. Love, I hope you have pleasant times.